I'm sitting in a rocking chair, and across the way is God. We're on a porch of a country farmhouse, somewhere in the cosmos. We are two clouds. I, the most colorful rainbow cloud you could have ever imagined, and God is the sparklest of the sparklest clouds. God has a cup of coffee in their hand. Me, I have a joint. And we're discussing what my purpose would be on this earth as we look out and around the multiverse, the different realms and the dimensions. And God says, you are to go down to earth and do 3 things. Then I'm teleported to Washington, D.C., 1993. I am age 3, standing in front of the towers of Howard University. And I'm standing in snow in the cutest pink, blue, and green puffer coat. It's cold, it's frigid, and there are white people everywhere. This, as a 3-year-old, is totally different from where I was born, which is Akwa Ibom State, Nigeria, where it is hot, it is humid, and there are black people everywhere. So at this point, I'm confused and intrigued all at the same time. And I kind of don't remember the mission that we were talking about when we were sitting in the rocking chair, but I am here now, and I am ready to go forth. So now, I'm 11 years old. I just got off work, it feels like work, school, just got out of school, doing my homework, and I hear my mom call me from the back of the house, Diaika, which means first daughter in Ibibio. So I walk and I mosey to the back of the house, and I see my mom, and she's propped up against the headboard. She still has her scrubs on, and I don't know if she's coming or going, but it's 7 o'clock, so she just got off of her first job, and now she's resting before she goes to her second job. You see, at 11 years old, I see my dad, a PhD in communications, working like a slave in the daytime, only to be a janitor at night so that they can obtain the citizenship for their family of 4. Mom, nurse, working 12 hours in the daytime, and 12 hours at night. So my picture of what America is and what the American dream is hard work. That day, that evening, my mom motions me onto the bed and says, Diaika, I'm tired. I want the best for you. I want you to work hard. I want you to go to school. I want you to get married and have kids. This is the mission I give to you. And as the eldest daughter of a Nigerian household, I take on that mission because what else do you do? And I internalize at this ripe age of 11 years old that the mission is books, boys, and babies. So I take forth onto that mission. Now I am 26 years old. I just graduated from PT school and I'm working at Lutheran Hospital. And I completed the mission successfully, right? But as I'm traveling through the halls and I'm walking around the hospital, I'm noticing there are a few inconsistencies. Number 1, there is nobody that looks like me. So PT school was filled with those that looked like me, and in the real world, there were none. That's 1. Number 2, the colleagues and the patients have no idea what a physical therapist really is, and they talk to me like I'm a student. I have the same degree. I'm a doctor, damn it. I'm a physical therapist. Why can't you see me? 3 is the patients. Why do I keep seeing the same patients over and over again? They're not getting better. And in particular, my memory lands on Sean, 45-year-old black man, construction worker who just had a stroke. He was recently incarcerated, was able to get this job. He loses his wife and is now the sole provider and caregiver for his family. And it's discharge day, and there's me and Becky, a white occupational therapist, getting him ready and prepped to go back into the world. And Sean says, I am not ready. Becky says, all you have to do is just take off. You can work after, or you can take more days off just to get more hours as an occupational therapist. And I'm looking at her and I'm looking at him and I'm like, she does not get it. Because what Sean is prioritizing is his family and putting food on the plate and not his health. And so in this moment, I realized that healthcare in America is nothing like I ever imagined. But I completed the mission. So on to the next. I'm 28 now, Upper Marlboro, Maryland, and I just married my grad school sweetheart. He's a walking bucket of contradictions because A, he's a black man named Adam who's from Southeast DC and loves anime. I never see such a thing. I never heard of such a thing as a Nigerian woman, but I'm going with it because I love him, and we had dates in the library, y'all, in grad school. But we were no longer friends, I noticed. I loved him the most because more than a husband, he was a friend. And now we're moving into this traditional marriage that America says it has to look like this. And the freedom in which we felt when we were dating was no longer present when we were married. But alas, I completed the mission. And now I am 30 years old, ripe old 30. I'm sitting in the living room with my twin brother and my mom, and we're watching Mr. Ibu, which is a Nigerian Nollywood. It's very good. Check it out if you haven't. And then randomly, my mom says, when are you and Adam gonna have a baby? Number one, where did this come from? Because we're watching Mr. Ibu and you're blowing me. Number two, did you ask Adam if he was gonna have a baby? Number three, I don't think I want to have a baby. And so I'm left with this dilemma, and I'm trying to figure out, because I'm like, I thought I knew the mission. Books, boys, baby, books, boys, baby. Maybe this is not the mission. And so in an effort to recalibrate, I do what I do best, and I revolt in the best way that I knew possible, which is to get my nails done. My friend had been telling me about this nail salon forever, and I finally made the appointment to go. And so I'm walking down Pennsylvania Avenue, headed to Ecole Beauty with my pink workout outfit, my pink scrubs, and my blue fanny pack. And I walk down the 6 steps to the basement of the row house building to get to the salon, and I ring the doorbell, and opens the door is this beautiful black goddess, full-bodied, with locks down to her ass, and I am in love. She says, "What is your name?" And I answer, "Udim." "Oh, you're the one I've been dreaming of." So at this point, I'm 2 parts confused, 3 parts intrigued, and 1,000% ready for my nails. So I walk into the salon, and she motions me to the back corner, says, "Sit down, put your things, get comfortable. And when you're ready, head to the corner and pick your color." Okay. So I'm looking at the greens, and I'm looking at the yellows, and I'm looking at the oranges, and something tells me purple. So I pick up the purple nail polish and I turn to go to the seat, and there I see Indigo looking right at me. And she says, "By the way, my name is Indigo." Indigo, purple, indigo, purple, indigo, purple. Okay. Dreamt about me, indigo, purple. Okay, I think I'm picking up what's going on. So I sit, and we get ready to do the thing, and she takes a moment of silence, and before she tells me what to do, she says, "Your ancestors are very loud, and they have 3 messages for you." Oh, wow. Right foot. Okay. You are honoring the ancestors that came before you by living and loving the way that you do. You have ancestors that were forced to get married against their will, and by you living authentically, you are honoring them. That was number 1. Left foot. Okay. Your father's side of the family is the one that gave you your healing abilities. The same side of the family you were not able to communicate with or talk to when you were growing up. They are calling you. And in order for you to be clear about your mission and to step into your power, you must provide an offering. Right hand. Okay. You are tree people. You are animist. You talk to spirits. You are a goddess. You are one with the universe. Left hand. And so I'm sitting here looking at Indigo, and she says to me, takes my hands in her hands and says, "This is the mission." And I am instantly teleported back to the porch with my J and the coffee and God. And I remember God saying clearly, your mission on this earth is to heal with your hands, your heart, and your voice. My name is Dr. Udim Isang, CEO and founder of Sunny Therapeutics. As a physical therapist, thank you. As a physical therapist and Indigenous medicine practitioner, I use integrative manual therapy to heal with my hands. As a queer, non-binary, polyamorous, two-spirited woman, I love with all of my motherfucking heart. And as a poet, a writer, and a spoken word artist, I heal with my voice. Today, I am thankful for clarity. Today, I'm thankful to know my vision and my mission. Now let's get to work.